Hey, this is Sal, Salvatore Hair Care Products, home of the Healthy Hair in 5-Day System. Listen, I wanted to talk to you briefly about hair loss in men and women. This is a perspective of mine. I was in the hair business for 20 years, actually doing hair behind the chair. And although I don't do that anymore, I really had a chance to work on all different types of hair, men, women, and experience different stages of hair loss, and have accumulated some of those reasons in the blog post. I also collaborated on this article with someone who I asked to do some research, market research, to give you some different categories. For example, one of the reasons that people lose hair is anxiety. If you go through a stressful period in your life, anxiety can cause you to lose hair. And in my experience, the reason for that is because the tension associated with it can restrict the blood flow to the scalp. You tend to get tense in the shoulders and in the neck. It decreases the distance between the scalp and the skull, and there's not adequate blood flow. So you will experience some temporary shedding in that respect. Pregnancy is another one. All kinds of things going on in the body when you're pregnant. That can happen. I've seen that over many times. Clients of mine that before they were pregnant, while they were pregnant, after they had their baby, the different stages of hair loss. It is something that is real, but it's temporary, but it does need to be managed. Vitamin A is another thing. Lack of vitamin A is an issue that can cause that if you don't have it can hurt, but if you do have an adequate amount, it certainly won't hurt and will help. Absence of protein in the diet. For those of you who love carbohydrates and not protein, that may affect the amount of hair that you keep on your head. Male pattern baldness certainly is something in the guys that you can't really do anything about internally, but externally you can slow it down by using good product. My product and my system, I found I got very good results with slowing down, a natural shedding process for guys in male pattern baldness and in women. Female hormones, again, this is a temporary condition, again, managed from the outside. The internal part of the body is going through some changes. You want to make sure that you get off of the scalp and off of the hair anything that is happening and coming from inside. That's what we have always worked with and always professed, that getting it off of the scalp and off of the hair is critical. Same thing with medication. If you're going through chemotherapy, certainly you're going to lose hair. It's important to get that the excess oil that has the byproducts of the chemotherapy off of the hair and off of the scalp as soon as possible. Anxiety, hyperthyroidism, lack of vitamin B. Most importantly, remember this. No matter what's happening internally, you want to create an environment on the outside, meaning from the root area out, your hair and your scalp, that's conducive to eliminating these byproducts, and that creates an environment that's conducive for the hair to thrive and to grow. Let me say that again. Healthy hair starts on the outside. For example, if you went to a hair replacement surgeon who actually takes plugs out of one area and puts them in another, and you spent the time, money, and expense and gone through the pain and suffering of that process, but didn't pay attention to what you washed your hair with on a regular basis, you would be counteracting exactly what you were trying to achieve. So keep in mind, healthy hair, your healthy hair, starts on the outside. Once you establish an environment that the hair can grow, then the internal issues that you may suffer and be exposed to won't be so dramatic. I hope this helps you. This is Sal with Salvatore Hair Care Products, and this is the home of the Healthy Hair in 5-Day System. Thank you.